Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Empires and Puzzles video, and in this video we are looking at the first over 7,000 team power team that I have ever fought. Currently this team power is only possible with, I believe, 5 double limit broken Toon heroes. If you're getting frustrated with Empires and Puzzles, let me just say that Gemstone Legends probably has the things you're looking for. They have a mercy system that guarantees a legendary hero after a certain amount of pulls, and we're not just talking about a weak legendary hero from a pre-selected list. They have a wish list that you can put any hero in the game on to boost your chances of pulling that specific hero. They take into account player feedback, and many of the changes that have gone live in the game were based on player feedback or were player suggestions to begin with. They're even going to give you a free $50 starter bonus just for downloading from one of the links in the description. If the earlier stuff somehow wasn't enough, you can be a hero in wars even just using rare heroes only. They have tons of events that allow you to earn free 10 pulls and other very usable high value stuff. Gemstone Legends really has a lot going for it, so come check it out if you're curious to see why tens of thousands of people have left Empires and Puzzles to come play. Their costumes, because they have 3 costume bonuses, adds a tremendous amount of power. I fought this Richard before, and he hits extremely hard for, 565 is a generous amount of damage, and at an attack stat of almost 1300, it is significant. So my impression on these heroes I've talked about in other videos, maybe War or other places, but my impression of these heroes is that the stats are incredible, the passives are incredible, however, the skills themselves are pretty outdated. They haven't really adjusted the skills to keep up. They're still proportional, for the most part, to what the older heroes had or were doing. You know, like just standard healing here, increased defense, and a cleanse. You know, pretty old-fashioned kind of skill. It's not bad, but it's the team power here doesn't really reflect the danger of the team. So we'll see if I'm incorrect in my assessment and I get beat up by this team. I know that the Toon costume Sartana does hit quite hard. Then we've got Elkin here, 410 to target minor to nearby, heals extra damage against blue. So I'm just going to run with my standard rating team because it's the best thing I've got for the most part. We'll see what happens, and I'll let you guys come to the conclusions that you will for these heroes. Oops, sorry about the loud sound. I'll make sure not to talk while that's happening. It's always forget to turn that off because I do prefer to play with it on. Well, that's pretty much game over when I can get blues that early. Their stats are big though, and this Toon bonus, 75% extra chance to resist all status ailment, mono reductions, and buff to spells. So let's go here on the right side. So they're very hard to kill with those passives because you can't really, it's hard to make a dent in them. Normally I can pretty reliably kill a side with that, those 3 specials, but not anymore. And you can see that for the most part, they all resisted. Sartana resisted both. Vivica has only the heal block. And Obicon did take both ailments, but it's tricky to make something stick to them because, like Vivica, for example, is a superior cleric, so she already has a plus 60% chance to reflect any negative status effects back, and then a 75% extra chance. So my question, and maybe someone watching knows this, for mana ailments in particular, She has a 60% chance to reflect them back. 75% extra chance to resist all status ailments and mono reductions. Does that mean you have a 0% chance of landing? Because she has, like, the way I read it, she has 100 and what would that be? 135% mono 135% chance to not take monostatus ailments. That's how it reads to me. So if we look at someone like Sartana, actually, where's yeah, it's like when you have a monk or something like that. I think, like, is it just that you can't stick anything to them because it doesn't say 75% chance. Like, that would imply that they're treated as two separate chances, but they say extra chance as if they are additive. Not something I've seen an answer to. All right, let's keep moving here. 1280, that is a big hit. He will not survive these other couple hits coming, but oh yeah, and Hippo doesn't. I think it's better for me to hold his special and charge these other two up first. Yeah, Opicon, not that impressive. I would want the third costume just for the costume bonus to his second costume, which I think is one of the better costumes out there. They are tough to kill, jeez. $1,400? How in the world did he do 1,400 damage? $1,400? What the hell? Richard can't even do 1,400 and he does 565 versus 410. What is going on with his attack stat? What the hell? I guess that's just from troops. That's crazy. Since troops are oh my god, this is why legendary troops are going to be a disaster because, all right, real quick. When you put a troop on, say you get a plus 25% attack boost, right? If your attack stat is 1,000, then you're getting plus 250. If your attack stat is 2,000, then you're getting plus 500. So you get more when you already have more. And so that's what I think is going on here is like his attack stat in game now is 1,500 and his attack stat in game is 1,700, which is ludicrous. Jeez. All right. Well, we'll try this with one more team. Kill Richard first. Okay, yeah, let's try this with one different team just to see what kind of results we get. Let me go with a red team. Yeah, let's try this. So, pretty solid victory against or with the team I just fought with, I would say. It was a little bit close at the end, but not super close. So you gotta watch out for him early on. Attack stat, oh my god, 1,826 versus me, 1,200. So he has like 50% higher attack stat. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. And then he's got this plus 30% additional power for special skills. I kind of want to see what he's going to do just with that. How many more turns are on that? 4 more turns. All right, let's see if we can get reds. Okay. Oof. He's probably going to kill someone. Maybe I should let it be Black Knight. What did he do? 1400 last time? He could kill either of my healers. That would really suck. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do, but let's just give him a shot. That was a lot less impressive than the last time. Interesting. No, we do not need to set off Vivica. Alright. Yeah, so they're not crappy, that's for sure. And look at my heal blocks stuck to almost none of them. So they're just going to get a large heal. Also keep in mind, the more HP you have, the bigger heal you get. So watch what is a 50%, 54% heal, which in the past wasn't tremendous, is going to be 1900 on Obacon, healing 1900. All right, these are actually pretty beastly. Oh, man. They're very weird looking. They're kind of funny. They're like bobbleheads. Yeah, this illustrates a really interesting point with the game that I don't often see talked about, that I think is really critical to notice, which is just the sheer power of stats. If you have better stats, you have a better chance in a significant way, because your troops are raising those stats even more. Healing affects you even better. Yeah, I mean, just like look at this attack stat, 1707. Like, far and away the best. Oh my god. His attack stat right now is 2352. Wrap your head around that. 2352 attack stat. Holy shit. Holy shit. But he's only hitting for 390. All right, yeah. So anyways, what I was going to say with that, Black Knight's going to for sure, yeah. 1109, 1840. Jesus. Yeah. But anyways, the point I keep trying to make, that I keep not making, is this is why, like, I remember when Lord Loki came out, all right? I was like, oh, perfect. Let me try to get multiple copies of him, because he is defense against future OP heroes, because he can just copy their special skills. And I think they recognized that. And what did they do? They made passives, and passives are completely separate. If you copy a hero, you cannot copy their passive. So that is a benefit in and of itself. And he can't copy the stats. His stats continue to grow more and more outdated as these newer stats continue to inflate. And so he is not any defense against future OP heroes, because what has dictated OP heroes now are the stats. The special skills are important as well, but the stats are what make them absolute killers, which is why double limit breaks increase your chances of winning so significantly, because they give you more stats. You get the ether ability too, but you're not really changing the special skill. All you're getting with those is stats. And from my math that I did in that previous video, it's about... Sorry, I forgot I can't make moves while I'm talking. It's about 80 levels more of stats, which is just ludicrous. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because legendary troops are coming, and legendary troops are going to allow you to, from what I've seen, the numbers get as high as like 40% higher attack stats. So if you have these crazy heroes with giant attack stats already, and then you're boosting their attack stats by another 40%, it's just going to be like having, I mean, we used to say 6-star heroes as a joke, but it's going to be like having an 8-star hero. Like, they're just not even comparable anymore because they're so far away from what other heroes are capable of doing. So yeah, not my favorite thing, but they got me on this one. I'm not going to push this, but let's try it again with one different team. Split the difference here, and we need to rely less on ailments, which is interesting, and more on just straight ahead power. But to have straight ahead power, you often need to have ailments. Let's see. Yeah, that nothing sticking to them with big stats is very interesting because they can hit extremely hard, harder than I expected. All right, let's start with my favorite team again and see if it was a fluke or if I can pull it off again, because we did have a pretty good board that last time. We have a pretty good board again this time, and we can get a blue diamond right off the bat. We had 2 different chances for a blue diamond. They gave us a different one. So yeah, this will be a win. But I don't think I'm going to kill anyone this first time around because they are so powerful. I think I was talking while I was making moves again. Sorry about that. Hard to remember, but yeah. Here we go. All right, that worked pretty well. Okay, let me know your experience with these heroes in the comments below, what you think, and most importantly, this video, while it was about these toon heroes and big attack stats and whatnot, it's mostly about how the game is changing with the introduction of super stats and how those just increase your chance of winning. Because basically in this game, what they've recognized is people will spend money to win more, and it's not just purely winning more. It's like they're doing that in a fun way, where it's like you pull a really good hero and you get excited about that hero. They have an identity and sort of a personality attached to them, so it's like you're winning through the lens of something exciting. You don't just have like, square wooden blocks and that's what you're fighting with and you just win more. It's like there's a lot of depth in the character design and sort of personality aspect, and you win more through that. So it doesn't just feel like I'm paying to win more. It feels like no, I'm winning more because I got this really good team with this synergy. But like when you look at these stats and the stat boost behind that and like what it takes to win more, ether abilities, alpha taunt, really high attack stats, really overpowered specials, it is simpler pay to win, and that's unfortunate because the game used to be it wasn't pay to win, it was pay to play, where you had to pay to get the fun stuff, and the fun stuff was better, but not to the degree that things are now. So anyways, let me know your thoughts on all that stuff in the comments below. I enjoy reading what you guys have to say about that and seeing if it's just me that thinks this way or if other people agree, or if you disagree, let me know your reasoning behind that. Try to convince me otherwise, because I'm always open to new information. So please hit the like button if you want to support the channel. It is the easiest way to do so. A single click for you, and it has a big impact on the channel. So thank you for doing that. If you want to see more of these videos, subscribe if you haven't already. And click the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload if you want to receive notifications when I upload. I don't always upload at consistent times, so if you like being the first to know information, whether it be for time-sensitive events like the time-sensitive events such as the Soul Exchange or other, beta content, things that are coming up, etc., make sure to click the bell icon to receive notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.